While Tesla decided to produce both Gen 1 and Gen 2 for the Optimus robot, Boston Dynamics seems to be going in the opposite direction. The decision to release Atlas Gen 2 and discontinue old Atlas makes many people regret because at least the old versions have gone through nearly 15 years of research. The reason behind the failure of Atlas Gen 1 is a big secret that the manufacturer does not want to tell us. This is the reason why the older generation cannot be commercialized. So why is Boston Dynamics not able to commercialize its robots like Tesla? Unlike Optimus, who's a freshly bloomed flower, Atlas has undergone a journey to reach the present. The humanoid robot was developed by Boston Dynamics starting in 2009 after winning a $26 million contract to produce bipedal robots for the U.S. military. Over the years, Atlas Gen 1 has achieved many remarkable feats, such as walking like a normal person, running and jumping on rough terrain, and maintaining good balance. After starting with rudimentary tethered versions in its early days, Atlas finally integrated batteries for autonomous operation. It seems that as Atlas Gen 1 was expected to be continuously upgraded to compete in the market alongside the Gen 2 version, both versions combined would create a significant gap with Tesla's Optimus. However, Boston Dynamics recently stunned the tech community when the manufacturer confirmed that the older humanoid robot version, Gen 1, would be retired to make way for its Gen 2 successor. We believe that the lack of commercial potential for the Atlas Gen 1 robot, unlike Tesla's bot, is one of the primary factors leading to this discontinuation. So, why couldn't Boston Dynamics commercialize Atlas? From viral videos to highly anticipated articles, Boston Dynamics Atlas has become an icon of progress in robotics. Despite the praise and attention, a lingering question remains. Why hasn't such a seemingly perfect technology found its place in the commercial market? In our view, one of the most significant factors affecting market penetration is pricing. For instance, when considering two products with similar features, design, or aesthetics, priority often goes to pricing. In contrast to Optimus, whose price is set relatively low at around $20,000 and must confirm this at least twice to attract widespread interest in a truly affordable robot over an EV. Of course, this could just be a promise or even an exaggeration to emphasize the affordability of Optimus, but even if it increases, it's unlikely to exceed $80,000. However, when looking at Boston Dynamics, there's something quite off. Atlas Gen 1 leaks with a much higher price tag, up to around $150,000, and Atlas Gen 2 might surpass this price. We're unsure why they're priced so high. It could be due to the hydraulic drive systems or expensive integrated machinery and materials, but it's clearly an issue. This significant price difference not only makes Atlas difficult to compete with rivals like Tesla's Optimus robot, but also renders its use economically unfeasible for many organizations and individuals. Not to draw direct comparisons, but it's as expensive as two Model X's combined. The high price tag makes it inaccessible, making Boston Dynamics' design to cease development and continue production of Atlas Gen 1 more understandable now than ever before. Why is hydraulic transmission so difficult to convince customers? Yeah, while price is an issue for those on a budget, hydraulic drive is an issue for convincing demanding customers who want a quieter, lower-maintenance robot. The old Atlas robot's famous for a unique hydraulic drive system that provides strong performance specs. Yes, it does have an advantage over the electric Optimus when it comes to the power that the hydraulic drives produce. But behind these great advantages is a multitude of limitations and risks that Boston Dynamics has to face. The hydraulic system uses liquid to operate, so it makes the Atlas operate with loud noises. Noise is generated from most processes starting from the hydraulic pump. The pump creates the necessary pressure for operation, and gear pumps commonly create noise from the impact of the pump teeth, especially when operating at high pressure. This noise can be transmitted from the pump through pipes and cylinders, enhanced by vibrations and shocks in the system. Hydraulic valves also contribute to noise when they're used to control the flow and direction of hydraulic oil. When valves open and close, they can create noise from the vibration and impact of internal components. Finally, the noise comes from the hydraulic cylinder. Hydraulic cylinders are responsible for converting hydraulic energy into mechanical movement. Pistons moving inside the cylinder can create noise due to friction and oil leakage. What do you think about a noisy robot with this drive system? Most probably don't like it, even if it generates a lot of power to perform the task. Of course, the disadvantage of the hydraulic drive system found in the Atlas is not only noise, but also safety and maintenance. Atlas makes many people afraid of the risk of fluid leakage in the hydraulic transmission system. Once the fluid leaks, the system will not have enough fluid to lubricate the moving parts, leading to increased friction and wear. Leaks also create pollution, fire and explosion hazards, leading to accident risks and significant maintenance costs. The hydraulic transmission is so bad that Boston Dynamics has admitted that it has an outdated transmission system that no longer reflects modern needs and safety standards. This not only affects Atlas's performance, but also poses a major challenge in maintaining and upgrading it to meet today's market requirements. The evidence is that Boston Dynamics has discarded this type of transmission system and learned from the way that Tesla developed Optimus. Immediately after discontinuing the first-generation robots and hydraulic transmissions, Atlas Gen 2 now runs entirely on electricity like Optimus. Therefore, it can be seen that the hydraulic transmission system has suppressed the development of the old Atlas and made it less commercially viable compared to the Tesla bot. With a hydraulic-based operating mechanism like that, the production and maintenance costs for a complex robot like Atlas Gen 2 could be excessively high. Although Atlas is highly advanced and flexible, creating and sustaining such a robotic system that constantly updates with current technology could be costly. For this reason, Boston Dynamics might have concluded that the production and maintenance costs outweigh the benefits of selling Atlas. Why would Atlas's design be difficult to commercialize? We wanted to have a machine that when we did announce said to the world that Boston Dynamics just set the bar for humanoids again, Robert Plater, chief executive of Boston Dynamics, said in an interview. This means that even for the manufacturer, the design of the old HD Atlas is still a drawback that they have to acknowledge. When looking at the designs of Optimus and Atlas, even with the Atlas Gen 2, there's still significant contrast in their appearance. While Optimus is designed based on a sleek 5'10" standard size, creating aesthetics, flexibility, and user-friendliness suitable for home environments and consumers' daily needs, Atlas has a rugged, complex design that goes against the humanoid-like design. Just imagine a robot you bring home causing your kids to scream, cry, or simply be frightened. That could be seen as a major failure for the manufacturer. With its rather cold and less than human-like experience, Atlas could indeed invoke fear in many people, especially young children. If the robot fails to create a sense of intimacy, it'll directly affect how people interact with it, akin to feeling distant and uncomfortable when engaging with it. This creates a psychological barrier to acceptance and usage in everyday environments, contributing to a reduced appeal of Atlas to consumers. Why is it difficult for Boston Dynamics to mass-produce humanoid robots? Over the past decade, the development of the Atlas robot has attracted attention and expectations from the global robotic technology community. However, it's noteworthy that even after many years, the number of Atlases produced remains quite low. Instead of focusing on mass production, Boston Dynamics has decided to dedicate time and effort to continuously testing and improving the existing model. Currently, despite the demand for commercializing Atlas on a large scale, the company has not yet attained sufficient manufacturing capability to meet it. Their technology and manufacturing processes are still being developed and optimized to ensure the quality and performance of each robot. We are able to do simple factory tasks, or at least I should say factory tasks in the lab. We do think that we will have Optimus in limited production in the natural factory itself, doing useful tasks before the end of the year. And then I think we may be able to sell it externally by the end of next year. These are just guesses, said Elon Musk during the Tesla first quarter 2024 earnings call. Elon Musk has shared this forecast with investors, which is also related to his own robots. Previously, Musk stated that robot sales could become a larger part of Tesla's business than other segments, including car manufacturing. According to him, Tesla has a better advantage than any other humanoid robot manufacturer to achieve large production volumes while ensuring that the robots have efficient self-reasoning capabilities. Although Tesla does not have a dedicated factory to manufacture Optimus robots like Boston Dynamics, the potential for mass production is there. At the very least, they have experience in car manufacturing and know-how to get a product rolling off the assembly line as quickly as possible. Through the process of producing thousands of electric cars every day, Tesla's built an efficient and flexible production system, from optimizing processes to automating some stages. Additionally, Tesla has also significant relationships with component suppliers. This is particularly important in manufacturing a complex product like Optimus, with hundreds, if not thousands, of different components. Stability in the supply chain can help minimize risks and reduce the time needed for product design and development. Therefore, expanding the scale to commercialize Optimus is easier than Atlas, which is understandable. Not only does it rely on existing technical foundations and quality management, but also on support from established supply chain partners. This can help Tesla quickly transition from car manufacturing to robot production. Although low production volumes may limit the accessibility and application of Atlas in industrial and in service sectors, Boston Dynamics still aims to create high-quality and innovative products. By focusing on continuous testing and improvement, they hope to provide increasingly better humanoid robot solutions to the world. How challenging is it for a pre-programmed Atlas robot to impress customers? Ultimately, while Atlas can perform pre-programmed tasks impressively, it lacks the ability to learn autonomously like other AI technologies. This limits its adaptability in new and complex situations. Although designed to operate autonomously without direct human control, its capabilities are still constrained by certain challenges in AI programming. The development process is slow and costly, making it difficult for Boston Dynamics to meet consumer expectations, which could be a contributing factor to the decision to discontinue this generation of robots. Optimus's capabilities focus on performing everyday tasks, supporting households as a homemaker, as Musk once stated he produced 10 billion units because he believes many people want more than one. In contrast, the older Atlas was primarily developed to perform dangerous and uncommon tasks not typically encountered in daily life. It's more accurate to say that Atlas is not suited for the increasingly advanced world of artificial intelligence development. Optimus has its own brain or central processing unit provided by an artificial intelligence chip containing a trained neural network. The robot also relies on artificial intelligence technologies such as deep learning and computer vision, along with cameras and autonomous sensors, to perceive and navigate the surrounding environment, as suggested on Tesla's recruitment page. Optimus also features an image navigation system managed by end-to-end trained neural networks for locomotion. It's loaded with a library of reference materials on natural motions. Essentially, engineers have recorded human movements such as taking a box off a shelf and mapped that with motion data, which has been optimized to adapt to real-world environments into Optimus. And because Tesla's robots use the same artificial intelligence system as the company's vehicles, it can remember environments to enhance future interactions. Musk has asserted that Tesla's humanoid robots differentiate themselves with superior AI inference capabilities, which are used to help machines process information rapidly and were initially developed for its self-driving vehicles. According to Milan Kovac, an engineer on the Optimus robot, Tesla has designed, trained, and deployed some of the first end-to-end neural networks specifically for humanoid robots, which have been demonstrated to autonomously perform tasks requiring coordinated control of a humanoid's body, torso, arms, and fingers. It's also possible that there isn't enough demand for such advanced robot systems among potential customers, especially when compared to simpler robots that offer more basic functionalities at lower costs. This could explain why Boston Dynamics decided to discontinue the production and sale of their humanoid robot, Atlas. With over 20 years of experience, many people tend to use Boston Dynamics as a benchmark for humanoid and legged robots. Compared to Boston Dynamics' humanoid robots, Optimus lacks the ability to move quickly and agilely. However, Optimus possesses dexterous hands that Boston Dynamics lacks and an even more advanced AI processor. This is a unique difference in humanoid robots. Most service robots struggle with complex movements and delicate operations. This is a significant barrier because robots will still have many limitations without the ability to control and manipulate objects delicately. Although 11DOF is impressive, we believe that there's still a significant gap between robot hands and human hands, which typically have 27 degrees of freedom. As for technical details disclosed so far, Optimus is equipped with a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery pack, along with Wi-Fi and LTE connectivity. Currently, the robot weighs around 72 kilograms. The 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery pack is sufficient for Optimus to perform tasks throughout the day. The robot's power consumption is 100 watts when idle and 500 watts when walking. It's entirely based on a biomimetic design to enhance its agility. Demonstrations have focused on how Optimus handles its joints, such as hands, wrists, and knees, showing how they process data for each joint. Optimus features a total of 28 electric actuators distributed throughout its body and 11 degrees of freedom in its hands. Additionally, there are sensors in its fingertips, allowing Optimus to provide haptic feedback when directly manipulating objects. Altogether, these features make Optimus a superior humanoid robot with a significant commercial potential, as many of us would be eager to purchase them immediately based on what Tesla's promised and demonstrated about Optimus. In contrast, Boston Dynamics has not yet disclosed the technical specifications for their new Atlas, but it's sure to be impressive once they upgrade it. Boston Dynamics' decision to retire their older generation humanoid robot and transition to a new generation demonstrates their commitment to commercializing their products after years of setbacks with the Atlas robot. You may think that the Atlas robot is merely a research platform and therefore cannot be commercialized, but this is not entirely true. Although it can perform some amazing feats like bat flips and parkour as seen in YouTube videos, it's not designed as a complete product, making it a challenge to bring to market. In the end, regardless of the reasons behind discontinuing their advanced humanoid robots, Boston Dynamics' decision marks the end of one of the most impressive technical feats ever created by humanity. In summary, although Atlas has great potential, Boston Dynamics needs to overcome challenges regarding price, performance, safety, and design to successfully commercialize it. Ultimately, the support from Tesla with its strong brand, widespread distribution network, and abundant financial resources is a significant advantage that helps Optimus easily access the mass market. Meanwhile, Boston Dynamics, despite being a deep research company in the field of robotics, lacks commercial product experience and large-scale manufacturing resources to bring a large number of Atlas robots to market. So, what do you think about the old HD Atlas robot being discontinued when it couldn't be commercialized for so many years? And do you think Tesla or Boston Dynamics will win the humanoid robot race in the future? We appreciate your contributions. We hope you will have the most relaxing feelings after watching this video. If you did, please hit the like button and join the Tesla Car World family by subscribing to our channel. And don't miss out on any of our awesome videos by hitting the bell icon. We value your feedback and your time. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Until then, stay safe and have fun. Bye.